Hello, Aries, and welcome to your reading for the month of March. This is the March Aries Tarot reading, and remember, it's a general reading. So this is for Aries sun, moon, and rising signs. It's a general reading, so not everything is going to resonate with everyone. Please just take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Aries, welcome. Glad you're here. And I've changed things up just a little bit, and you'll find that I do that frequently. I like to have variety and keep things flowing. So today what we're going to be doing is, of course, some cards for the recent past. We're going to be doing cards for the present energy, cards for your challenges this month, and we're also going to have some cards that are for your blessings and Spirit's message to you. So here we go. And I've added also a couple of mermaid oracle cards. Let's pull one and see what it has. Direction. Trust your inner compass and find your bearings. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into the reading, and I'll pull all the clarifiers as we go. In your recent past, now this is going to be within the last 6 weeks or so, could be in this present time as well. You have the Ten of Swords. So you've had, Aries, you probably had a little bit of difficulty in particularly a lot of thoughts, maybe anxiety and worry about what's going on or what next steps that you're going to take. I will say that you are coming to the end of that if you have not already come to the end of it. Ten of Swords often shows someone that's got a bunch of swords in their back and they've come to the end of the road, right? And because swords has to do with air, and air has to do with our mental abilities, our thoughts, our thinking processes, our ability to have clarity and see truth. It's very, very possible that you finally come to some realizations about, wow, this is the truth and I just have to face up to it. And you're about ready to embark on something new and lots of blessings in your recent past. Look at the sun. Okay, so now this is going to apply for the entire reading. The sun is a card of blessing. It is a card of Aries and all the fire signs because we're talking the sun here. And it is the card that blesses the entire reading. Let's see if I can get my phone to. It's so great. It's so great when technology works, isn't it? I love it. Okay, so your sun card is really going to bless your entire reading. And it's showing you that you do have some blessings, even though it seems like things have been really rough and maybe you've had a lot of that anxiety. You're coming to an end of that period if you haven't already come out of that as well. The sun is a card of blessing because really we wouldn't have life on earth without the sun, right? So it is a card of life. It's a card of light, warmth, all good things. Plants growing, that's what happens when the sun comes out, right? But as long as it's in moderation. Now, your third card in your recent past is the Ace of Cups. Now, I love the Ace of Cups because this is an offer of love. It's a new beginning. It's a new beginning for loving feelings in your life. If you are looking for love, this means love is coming to you. And there might be an offer of love from someone. Keep in mind, it doesn't necessarily have to be someone new. This is a new offer of love, meaning someone is expressing their feelings for you, right? And it can also mean when I talk love in any of my readings, I'm not just talking romantic love. I'm also talking friendships and business connections and things of that sort. So when I say an offer of love, it could just be, hey, you met somebody interesting and they're going to be a friend for you. So that's all in your recent past. Current energy coming towards you is, woohoo, I love it. You're probably doing a little bit of celebration. Your birthday is coming up, so we know celebration is going to happen for some of you towards the end of the month. And happy birthday, Aries, if your birthday is in March. The Three of Cups is the card of celebration, of hanging out with friends, really feeling those good feelings of camaraderie and connection and finding your tribe, right? So this card is an indication, Aries, that it's time to find your tribe. It's time to find those people that are most like you, that you have a lot in common with, that you can share things with, just having a great time. It could also be, Spirit saying, it could also be that you are actually finally finding your niche in your work that you do and really finding like-minded individuals as a team. So that's a teamwork card as well. Let's see. Also in your present energy, you have Page of Swords. Pages are always our messengers in tarot, and the Page of Swords is the messenger of truth. And this could literally mean that you have an actual message coming towards you, such as an email or someone speaking to you or a letter or something of that sort. And it can also mean that you are coming to a realization of a message of truth, and it's coming from Spirit. Maybe you just come to the realization of it. I often think of swords as the swords of truth, of clarity, of logic, and being able to have that mental capacity to understand something on a mental level. All right. Also in your present energy is the Page of Cups. You've got lots of new beginnings. So far, you've got an ace and 2 pages. So Aries, it's going to be your season. I'm telling you right now, some new things are coming in for you. Page of Cups, of course, is a message of love, because we've got a messenger here, and it's cups. And cups are about good feelings. So it's very possible that you're going to have some kind of message. This could also be a message of, Spirit's letting me know, this could be a message of someone really likes you for that job that you applied for, or that position within the company that you're reaching for. Or perhaps the love is being shown in your, in your entrepreneurial business that you have. Or maybe you've got a YouTube channel. People are showing you love there. Hope you'll do that for me. Okay, so that's coming up for you, Aries. Okay, now your challenges this month. Your first challenge card is the Chariot. The Chariot is a card of movement and action. It's a card of Cancer. It is a card of knowing where you're going and how to get there. So I always say with the Chariot, yes, for swift forward movement is the meaning of the card. So you are going to have some things that are actively happening for you very, very quickly. And that is good because you like it fast. However, you do need to know where you're going. So my question to Aries is, do you have a plan? Do you know where you're going? What's the goal? You got to know the goal, and you got to know the steps to get there in order to achieve the goal. That's going to be your first challenge. Your second challenge is going to be organization and systems in place. Pisces had this same card, so I suspect that this is probably going to be a theme for the month of March. Usually when cards start repeating for the signs, it's an indication that it is actually a lesson for all of us. And the Emperor is about order. The Emperor is a masculine energy of abundance, but it's abundance through structure. So, Aries, do you have your systems in place? Do you have routines that support you? Or are you just doom scrolling at night? Are you just kind of flipping through life and not really taking the steps necessary and have your systems and structures in place in order to achieve your goals? Sometimes that Emperor, he can be really tough to live with. Because a lot of us, we don't want structure and order, but it actually is what helps make us stronger. And that's your next card. This is a card of Leo. However, this energy is very much fiery energy for Aries as well. This is the Strength card. And the Strength card is all about being having that inner strength, right? That inner strength, and it's also about compassion. Notice that this young woman is not taming the lion because she herself is strong. That lion physically is far stronger than she could ever be. No, she's taming him through compassion and love. So that's going to be your challenge this month. How are you showing your compassion, not only to others, but also to yourself? All right, in your blessings row, you have 8 of Cups. I think this particular card is applicable to pretty much all the signs. Everybody is looking for further emotional fulfillment. This is what's happening right here in 2025. Looking for what serves us best, right? Keep in mind that it is cups. So cups are about our feelings. So all those cups that are behind the mermaid are all the good things and the feelings and the experiences that you've had in the past. And now you're moving forward. You're looking for further fulfillment. The card that comes immediately after this, of course, is the 9 of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. Having all your dreams and wishes coming true. So that's actually what the mermaid is looking for. She wants her dreams and wishes to come through. So going back to your Chariot card, Aries, what are your goals? Where are you going? What is your dream? What is your wish that you want to have fulfilled? That is what you're looking for. That's your blessing, actually. The fact that you're able to go looking for that, right? Instead of being stuck. You're not stuck at all. I see no cards of being stuck whatsoever. So, Aries, this is going to be great for you because it's action, 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 which is what you're all about. All right, your next blessing card is the 6 of Pentacles. You're in the money. Yeah, you're going to have a lot of resources at your disposal, Aries. Remember, Pentacles is the card of resources. It is the card of all the things that support us. And in the 6 of Pentacles, what we see is someone who is actually giving to others. They have so much. So, and you'll want to be strategic about that. Don't be foolish and just give everything away. Remember, those resources are also there to support you as well. But you might want to start thinking about what ways are you able to give. You are going to have a surplus. That is definitely what is going to be happening. You're going to have a surplus of some sort of resource. Now, keep in mind, when we're talking about Pentacles, anything that supports you is a resource. So this can be your time, your money, your energy, your health, your relationships. All of those things are resources. All of those things support you, right? And help you live your life. So you're going to have an abundance of one or more or all of those categories. So how are they supporting you? And what can you give back to others? Because that's how the universe works. If you give out of your resources, you're going to get back even more, which is fabulous. Then your next blessing card, I love this card. I love this depiction. This is the Hierophant. The Hierophant typically is shown as a kind of a very religious, ceremonial pope type figure. But in this deck, this is Shadowscape's deck, they depict him as a wise, I like to call it an ent, for those of you who are LOTR fans. This is a talking tree, and he is actually wise, and he is teaching the young salamander in the picture there. So there's going to be some learning involved. Perhaps you are deciding to go back to school, or perhaps you're learning something new on YouTube. I do that all the time. It's going to be a time of learning, and that knowledge, gaining knowledge. So that's the blessing. Gaining knowledge is what's going to be really important for you at this time. I'm going to say, as far as love goes, I do see that there is going to be some new love coming into your life. So if you're a person that's looking for love, this is going to be happening for you. You are going to meet someone, or you may have already met them and you've had a little bit of interaction, and now that's deepening. In the health department, it looks like things are going fairly well, but you need a little bit more structure. I don't see anything really terrible in the health department, by the way. And in the career, well, we just had the 6 of Pentacles card. That's all I need to say about that. If you are looking for a job, it's very likely that you will find one. You've got the pages, so there's new beginnings happening. I really think that for many, many of you, getting a new job or perhaps moving into a new position in your career is definitely on the table. Now, in your last row here, it's Spirit's message to you. These are going to be highlights and keys that are going to kind of punctuate your month. The Seven of Wands, what we see here is a mother fox defending her babies, her kits, from the badger. Seven of Wands is the card of defense, but it is the card of being integrous, of standing in your truth and standing up for what you believe. This is our theme for 2025. Stand up for what you believe. And we're going to see people all over be figuring out what they are about, what they believe in, and standing up for it. So, Aries, that's part of figuring out what your goal is. It's part of your Chariot card where you figure out what the destination is and the steps to get there. All right, second one, Ace of Wands. Here we go with another beginning. So what do you have here? You've got Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. You've got Page of Swords, Page of Cups. Lots of new beginnings here. And this for you, this is your card. It's a fire sign card. This is the card of Aries, by the way. And this is inspiration. You're going to have some inspiration, some action. Wands are all about action. So action is going to be happening for you. You are going to be moving forward and you're going to be taking action, and it's going to be actions towards your goals. So make sure that you know where you're going. This is also a card. All of the Wands cards are about our connection to spirit as well. So when we're thinking about that Emperor card and creating structure, I'm going to suggest that creating structure about deepening your connection to the higher source is going to be really important for you. All right, your last message from Spirit is the King of Pentacles. So lots of abundance for you. King of Pentacles, in this deck, they represent all of the pentacles with trees, which I love, because it gives us that deep-rooted, grounded feeling. A tree is ultimately grounded. That's how they're living. And so it's showing Aries that even though you are a fiery sign and you love action, 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 make sure you're taking time to ground yourself. This is going to bring you more abundance. The King of Pentacles is all about abundance. It's about moving just a little bit slower than perhaps Aries you're used to or you want to go. However, this is going to help that whatever you create becomes really stable, really firm, has a good foundation. The King of Pentacles is abundance, and it's about creating that abundance by your outward actions, right? Okay, whew. This is a great month. Let's pull your other little oracle message here. I chose messages from the mermaids because it is March and it's primarily Pisces season, even though some of you Arians fall into that. Let's see. The Marrows release. We, the Marrows, can release you from prisons created from false beliefs. We now give you the courage to escape anything that has encaged your soul. Rise up and be free and happy. Ooh, okay. I like that. So you may have a little bit of an epiphany there that helps you understand. I personally think that's the Page of Swords. That's the truth. Some message that you're going to get this month is going to help set you free in some way. Okay, now you have a message from the mermaids, and we're going to do a little bit of bibliomancy here as soon as I can find it. I love this card. This is nice. All right, you've got positivity. Stay positive. A positive attitude can carry you through any situation. A positive mindset can literally change the future, allowing miracles to occur. This super positive mermaid is holding her arms outstretched as she calls to you to allow more positivity into your life. Practicing meditation and affirmations can be very helpful in changing your mindset into a positive one. Someone in your circle could be needing your input of positivity right now. Shedding light on a tricky situation, literally through your positive disposition, can make a huge difference to others when they are in a negative space. Are you in need of a positivity boost? If so, think of some things that lift your spirits, perhaps meditation, a meal with friends, a walk by the ocean, and so on. It's a good idea to make a positivity checklist that you can use when you need a boost. This doesn't mean that you need to be positive all the time, as that would be almost impossible. All right, what a lovely message, Aries. This is fantastic. You have the ability to shine some light in others' lives, and I hope you will. This looks like it's going to be a really good month for you. I see overall, as a summary, your need to know where you're going. So, what is your goal, and what is your plan to get there? You know, whip out the old GPS and plot it in there and figure out how you're going to get to achieve the goals that you want to achieve. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you enjoy it. Have a wonderful month. Please do all the little YouTube things. I appreciate it. And please leave a comment and let me know how the month played out for you. See you next time. Bye.